Now paper number RRB Clerk Prelim. RRB Clerk Prelim paper number 13. Now in this paper number 13, question numbers 1 to 5, 1 to 3. These three are based on syllogisms. Now in this syllogism, conclusions logically follows means that is the first model. No gallery is an exhibition. Now this is gallery and an exhibition. And next one, only a few exhibitions are fairs. Some exhibitions are fairs but not all. Isn't it? And next one, some fairs are museums. Now these are the fairs which are museum. Then first one, some exhibitions are museum. Exhibition and museum, no intersection between these two. No gallery is fair, definitely true. And second conclusion is true. To make this one false, then we need to write down some galleries are fairs. Now tell me, gallery and fair can be written like this or not? Actually, by writing gallery and fair like this, this second conclusion has become false. And in the same way, some exhibitions are museum. Now also it is not true. And so what is your answer? Neither one not true. Choice for question number 1. Then second, only a few mountains are hills. Only some of the mountains are hills but not all. Only few mountains are hills but not all. And in the same way, some hills are cliff, hill and a cliff. All these cliffs are what? All cliffs are peak. And first one, some mountains are not cliff. No mountain is a cliff, some mountains are not cliff is also true. The next one, some hills are peak. And a hill and a peak, there is an intersection between these two. Then first one is a negative conclusion. To make this one false, I need to write down all mountains are cliff. Now this entire mountain is a part of this cliff. Now tell me whether I can able to write mountain like this or not. And alternate diagram to previous conclusion false. And so what is your answer? Only 2. Only 2. And it is given in choice to question number 2. Then next coming to question number 3. All these numbers are decimals. Now these are the numbers that are decimals. All numbers are decimals. And no decimal is a fraction. No intersection between decimal and a fraction. And only a few fractions are symbols. Some of the fractions are symbols but not all. Only some fractions are symbols but not all. No number is a fraction, definitely true. Second, some symbols are not decimals. Symbol and decimal as of now it is also true. Now first one, to make the conclusion false, I need to write down some numbers are fraction. Number and fraction should be intersected. Is it possible here? No. As it is not possible, alternate diagram cannot be drawn. This cannot be true forever. And this will be true forever. And next one, some symbols are not decimals. Now I need to prove some of the symbols are decimal. Tell me whether I can able to write symbol like this or not. Hence alternate diagram to previous conclusion false. Hence only one follows. Choice 5, question number 3. No number is a fraction means now we have written some of the numbers are fraction. Hence only, what is your answer here? Only 1 is true. Only 1, and that will be choice 5. Then question number 4. Now in this fourth one, it is based on set of numbers. Which of the following will be the sum of the third digit of the number? Which is second from the left? Second from the left hand side, 6134. Now in this one, third digit. What is the third digit? We have 3. And fourth digit of the number, which is second from the right. Second from the right, 9578. Fourth digit is 8. 3 plus 8, 11. Choice for question number 4. Then 5 onwards. Now in this question number 5, there are some 8 friends, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. They are seated around a square table. 8 friends seated around a square table is given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now some of the persons are, and the one who sits in the middle of the sides are facing the center. Now these persons are facing towards the center, and the remaining persons are facing away from the center. And these 4 persons are center, the remaining are away from the center. J sits out to the right of I. I sits at one of the corners of the table. I is at one of the corners of the table, I is here. If I is here, J sits out to the right of I, J is here. And next one, only one person between J and L. Now in between J and L, there must be exactly one person. There are 2 possibilities. And L can be to the right hand side of J or to the left hand side. As it is the second possibility as well. 8 persons were there. Then the persons who are at the corners are away from the center, and centers are facing towards the center. Now here, I is here, J is here, one person between J and L. H sits third to the left of F, H is third to the left of F. And F faces the same direction as L. F and L are facing the same direction, isn't it? And F and L are facing the same direction. Can we have F at this place? F. If F is here, H is seated third to the left of, H sits second to the left of F. Is it possible or not? Yes. Can we have F at this place? If F is here, H is second to the left of F is not possible, isn't it? And there is only one possibility to this F. And where should this F? F is here, and H is seated second to the left of F. And again, coming back to this one, F is at the center, F is here, H is seated second to the left of F. G is neither an immediate neighbor of L and F. G is not an immediate neighbor of L and F. G cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here, and this is not possible. And G is not an immediate neighbor of F, immediate neighbor of L or F. L or F, G is not an immediate, hence G must be here. Now G is here, who is the person left over? K is the person. One person between G and K. Clear? Then, 4 out of the following means odd one out. J, L, F, K, H. J, L, F, H are at the centers and K is at the corner. Choice for question number 5. And sixth one, what is the position of G with respect to F? G with respect to F, third to the left. Third to the left, choice 1, question number 6. Which of the following is true regarding E? Regarding E, now E must be at this place. E is an immediate neighbor of K. E faces the center. E is to the immediate left of L. That is definitely to choice 3. Seventh one, choice 3. And who sits second to the right of J? And seated second to the right of J, that is H. H, choice 5, question number 9. Then coming to 10 to 14. Now these 5 are based on coding and decoding here. Now in this, and know where to go, they know you will. Now what is the word that is common between the first and the second? Now know is the word, isn't it? Know is the only word that is common between the first and the second. And the code that is common between these two is KO. And the code given to the word know is KO. Then if you compare 1 and 3, where to go, and where and go are the two words that are common here. And here also these two words are common. And where and go were not repeated anywhere else. Repeat where and go. And so what is the code? The code that is common JB and TY. Now JB and TY in any order. JB or TY in any order. Then what is left over here? 2. And the code to these 2 is SU. And 2 is SU. And here also 2 is SU. Then if you compare the second and the third, they, you, will. Now what is the word that is common here? U is the word that is common between second and third. As U is common, the code that is common is MP. Hence MP is the code for 2 and 3. Then if you compare 2 and 4, they and will. They is the word that is common between second and 4. And what is the code that is common here? OR, BH. And OR is common. Hence they is OR, they is OR. Then in the second, what is the word that is left over? Will. And the code that is left over is BH. The code to the word well is BH. Then, now in this one, want is the word that is common between third and 4. And the code that is common is CK. The code given to the word want is CK. And in this one, and in the last word statement, meet is the word that is left over. And the code that is left over is DE. These are the words in their corresponding codes. Then what is the code for the word no? The code for the word no is KO. That is choice 2, question number 10. And 11th one, if 2 perform well. Now 2 perform well, 2 is SU, and perform and well. Well is BH. SU and BH, now we are left with AG. Then, what is the code for perform? The code for perform is AG, choice for 11. And in the given code language, what does the code? JB stands for. JB is where or to go, choice to 12. What may be the possible code for never want? And never stands for what? Never and want. Want is seeking. And never is nowhere given here. And the code to this word never can be any code other than the given codes. Then what can be the answer here? XT. Can XT be the code? Yes. XT is not the code given, hence it can be the code. Choice 1, question number 13. And what is the code for the word they? They it is R, choice 3, 14. Then next one, 15 to 19. It is based on parallel rows. How many people are there? 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 6 persons in each of these rows. And row 1, MN, OP, QR, and all of them are facing towards south. Now this is row 1, M2, R are the persons. MN, OP, QR. And this is row 2. In this row 2, tell me who are the persons. A through F are the persons, they were seated in row 2. Then coming to condition number 1, only 4 persons between F and C. F sits to the left of C. Only 4 persons between F and C, and F is to the left of C. As F is to the left of C, F is to the left of C if C is here. Then only 4 persons. F is to the left of C. If F is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, C will be here. And that means C and F must be at either end. F is to the left of C, 4 people. B sits third to the left of C, B is here. B is third to the left of C. P faces one of the immediate neighbors of B, and P can be here or P can be here. There are 2 different possibilities. And only 1 person between P and Q. P and Q, there must be exactly 1 person. N is to the immediate left of Q. Now P and Q, there must be exactly 1 person. N is to the immediate left. M sits to the immediate right. Now, sir, let us take the possibilities in these 2 cases. Then can you take P at this place? Now P ikkada తీసుకున్నాం. Only 1 person between P and Q, Q is here. N sits to the immediate left of Q. N is to the immediate left hand side of Q, N is here. M sits to the immediate right of O. M is to the immediate right of O is not possible, because there are no 2 adjacent vacant places. Hence P cannot be here. As P cannot be here, what is the other possibility for this P? Now P faces one of the immediate neighbors of B, P is here. Now if P is here, there is only 1 person between P and Q. 1 person between P and Q, can we have Q at this place? Now if Q is here, then N sits to the immediate left of Q is not possible. And so Q cannot be here, Q is here. N is to the immediate left of Q, N is here. And next one. N sits to the immediate left of Q. M sits to the right of O. M is to the right hand side of O. E sits third to the left of A. And E is seated third to the left of A. E is here. Third to the left of A. A is here. Then who is the person left over here? A, B, C, D. D is the person left. Then coming to this one, M sits to the right of, immediate right of O. M is to the immediate right of O. M and O will be like this. Then who is the person left over? R. R will be here. Then who among the following is facing E? Who is facing E? Q, that is choice 1, 15. And 4 out of the following means odd one out. B, D, P, and O. Now B, D, P, N. These 4 persons are the corners, and center and O is at the corner, 16 choice 5. And who among the following is facing O? C is facing O, choice 4, 17. Which of the following is true regarding D? Q faces one of the immediate neighbors of D, that is false. D sits to the immediate left of C, that is false. And D faces P, that is definitely true, choice 4, question number 18. Then next one, 19. What is the position of R with respect to P? R with respect to P, R is third to the right. Third to the right, choice 4, question number 19. Then 20 onwards, it is based on blood relations. Now B is the sister of T. Now this B is the sister of T, can be written like this. T is the father of R. T is the father of R. R is the wife of J. R and J are a married couple. R is a female, J is a male. L is the mother of T. Now this L is the mother of these 2 persons, B and T. L is married to you. L and you are a married couple. L is a female, U is a male. And U has only 1 son. As of now, T is that son. And U is the father of K. Hence, U is having only 1 son. Hence, K must be the daughter. How is R related to L? L's son's daughter. Son's daughter, granddaughter, choice 1, 20th. Then 21, if K is married to S. K and S are married couple. K and S are married couple. K is a female, S is a male. How is S related to L? L's daughter's husband. Daughter's husband, son-in-law, choice 1, 21. How is B related to R? R's father's sister. Father's sister is aunt, choice for 22nd. Then 23, all the letters of the word parties. P-A-R-T-I-E-S. All the letters of the word parties are arranged as per the English alphabetical series. As per English alphabetical series, A, E, I, P, R, S, T. Then a meaningful word starting with T is found with 3, 4, 6, 7. 3, 4, 6, and 7. Now starting with what? Starting with T. And T, IPST is the word. Now tell me what is the word that can be formed. S, tips. Now tips is the word that can be formed. Then, which of the following will be the second letter from the left hand side? Now tell me what is the second letter from the left hand side? I. I, that is choice to 23. Starting with T. Okay, starting with T is clearly given. Starting with T. In the bracket it is given. Then 24th one. Now in this question number 24, a building has 8 floors. How many persons are there? 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 are the 8 buildings, and one person is living in each of these floors. Then P lives on floor number 5. P is on which floor? P lives on floor number 5. Now P lives on floor number 5, and only 2 people between P and X. Hence X can be above this one or X can be below this one. Only 2 people between P and X. W lives on an odd number floor, and W odd number floor, and V lives immediately below W. And V is immediately below W, W odd number floor. W odd, hence V is even. Then V is even, and only 3 persons between V and Y. V and Y, there must be exactly 3 people. And what are the different possibilities we have for this W? Can we have W at this place? One possibility. Now if W is here, V will be here. And there are 3 persons in between V and Y. 1, 2, 3, Y is here. And this is one such a possibility. And what is the other possibility? We have X and P. Now, X and P, can we have W at this place? W at the 5th place. 5 is not possible because P is already there. If W is here, then V will be here. Then 3 persons between V and Y, Y will be here. Then, and now in this case, W must be on an odd number floor. And W is here, V is here. Then W cannot be on the 3rd floor, cannot be on the 2nd. Hence V and Y, there must be exactly 3. 1, 2, 3, Y must be here. Is it possible? No, hence this case is completely ruled out. Done with this? Then, what is the other thing we have? And M lives immediately above O. M is immediately above O. Here M is immediately above O is not possible. Then who is the person left over? N. Then which of the following is true with respect to the given arrangement? X lives on a floor immediately above W. X is immediately W, that is definitely true, 2. 24 choice 2. 25, who among us the following lives on floor immediately below O? Immediately below O, that is Y, choice 2, 25. And who lives on floor number 4? That is M, choice 3, 26. Who live exactly between P and X? In between P and X, W and V. V and W, choice 2, question number 27. And who lives on the lowermost floor? N, that is choice 5, question number 28. Question number 28, it is choice 5. Then, the next one, 29 onwards. Now it is based on inequalities. Now in these inequalities, the relation between R and U. Between R and U, R greater than U, definitely true. Next one, U and X. U is here and X is here. Now tell me which element is common here. U and X. Again, R to X. R greater than U and X lesser than R. Now between X and R, 2 opposite symbols, no relation. Hence, what is your answer? Only one, choice 2. Then 30th, V and B. B is here and V is here. Which element is common? K. B greater than K, K lesser than V. 1 greater than 1 lesser than 2 opposite symbols, no relation. Next one, C and G. Now C is here, G is here. Which element is common? K. K lesser than C, and G lesser than K. G lesser than K, K lesser than C, G lesser than C, C greater than J. And so what is your answer? Only 2. No? Then, now second one. Now first what happened to this one? V and B? V and B, V is here and B is here. Which element is common between these two? K. Hence B greater than K, K lesser than V. First one straight away ruled out. Then coming to the second, C and G. Now G is here, C is here. Now which letter is common here? K is common. Now K lesser than C, and at the same time G greater than K. G greater than, lesser than. Two opposite symbols. Hence no relation. Hence neither one not to choice for 30. Then 31st. Now in this 31, B and B. Both the conclusions are in between B and P. Now from B to P, forget about the symbol equal to. B is either lesser, greater than, or equal to. Either greater or equal. Either one not to choice 331. Then 32nd, dones. Now D and W, U and F, N and M, C and X, E and V. What are these letters? Opposite pairs. Similarly for frog, FU, RI, OL, GT, SH. UILTH, choice 3, question number 32. The next one, 33. How many alphabets are there between third and the eighth letters? Third letter is E. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Now in between E and S, tell me how many letters are there. Value of E is 5 and S is 19. 19 minus 5, 14 minus 1, 13. 13, choice 3. Then, chance. CHANTS, chance is the word. If all its letters are arranged in alphabetical order, then each letter is replaced by its immediate next letter. First, they should be arranged in the alphabetical order ACH, NST. Then, each letter is replaced by its next letter. Now, B, D, I, O, T, U. B, D, I, O, T, U. B, D, I, O, T, U, choice for 34. Then 35, point B is 5 meters to the north of A. Now, B is 5 meters to the north of A, and this is 5 meters, which is north of A. And C is 5 meters to the east of B. Now, this C, which is 5 meters to the east of B. D is 5 meters to the north of C. Now, this is D, which is 5 meters to the north of C. And E is 2.5 meters to the west of D. Now, this is E, and the distance is so much, 2.5 meters. And P is 10 meters to the south of E. From here, P is 10 meters. 5 plus 5, 10 is here. Out of this 5, this is 2.5, and this is another 2.5. Then, which of the following represents the direction of D with respect to B? Now, D with respect to B, from B in order to reach to D, north and east to northeast. Northeast, choice 2. Then, how far is A from point B? The distance is so much, 2.5. Choice 1. Then 37 onwards. Then 37 to 40. Now this is based on, and 8 persons purchased different things one after the other. Then first one, only 3 persons between B and H. Now between B and H there must be exactly 3 people. Now B is here, 1, 2, 3, H is here. Or H is here, 1, 2, 3, B will be. Maybe B purchased before H or H purchased before B. And only 1 person between E and B. Now in between E and B, there must be exactly one. B who purchased before E. And B purchased before E. Now B purchased before E. Am I saying? B purchased before E. Then next one. And only 4 persons between E and A. And between A purchased before E. 1, 2, 3, 4, A must be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 persons were completed. And only 4 persons between E and A. And 1, 2, 3, 4, A is here. Then only 4 between E and A. And 3 persons between C and D. Now in between C and D there must be exactly 1. If C is here, 1, 2, 3, D cannot be here. And then if C or D is here, if C is here, D is here. Or if C is here, D is here. Because in between D and C there must be exactly 1. Now here, and 3 persons between C and D. D purchased before H. And D purchased before H, but not after B. And D purchased before H. Before H, but not after whom? after B. Answer C must be here. Saripenda? And D purchased before H. And before H, what is the only possibility? D is here. D is before H, and but not after B. And 3 persons between C and D, 1, 2, 3, C is here. 3 persons between D and C. F purchased before G. Now F is before G. F is before G. This is F and this is G. F is before G. G who did not purchase before C. That means G purchased after C. Here, G purchased before C. This case is ruled out. Then who among the following purchased immediately before D? Immediately before D, there is no one, choice 2. And how many persons purchased between A and G? In between A and G, how many? There are only 3. 3, that is choice 3, 38. And as many persons purchased before C as between. And before C, how many are there? There are 3 people. Now in 3 people, hence G and D. In between G and D, H and B, there must be exactly 3 people, choice 2. Clear? Now 39, it is choice 2. Saripenda, H and B. H and B, there are 3 people. Now before C, before C there are 4 people. And for A and E. Now between A and E there are 4 people, choice 3. Then 40th, how many persons after F? After F, there are 4, choice 2, question number 40. Done? Then next one. Number series 41 to 45. Now 7 and 8. If you check out the choices are in 1400, 1500. Numbers are increasing at a very faster rate. Hence it must be product or combination. Then 7 into 1 plus 1. 8 into 2, 16 plus 4. Into 3 plus 9. Into 1 plus 1 square. Into 2 plus 2 square. Into 3 plus 3 square. Then into 5 plus 5 square. Into 5 plus 5 square, what is the number we have? Now 292 into 5. And those in Japan 1460 plus 20, 1485, choice 3. Then 42nd. Now in this 42nd, 9 and 17. Tell me what is the difference we have? 9 and 17, 9 plus 8. 17 and 27. 8 and 27, 2 cube, 3 cube. Now it is 4 cube. Next one is 5 cube. And that is 233, choice 5. 43. Now in this 43, 61 and 125. Tell me how to express this one, 61 and 125. And 125 into 2 plus 3. 61 into 2, 122 plus 3. 13 into 2, 26 plus 3, 29. 29 into 2, 58 plus 3, 61. Answer choice 1, question number 43. Into 2 plus 3. 44. 24 and 12, 18. 18 into 2, 12 into 1.5. Now this must be into 1 and this is into 0.5. 24 into 0.5 is 12. 12 into 1 is 12. Choice 1, question number 44. Then 45, 21 and 28. Difference is sum is 7. 28 and 42, 14. Here 21, 28. 28 means 91, choice 4, question number 45. And this is about RRB Clerk Prelim, paper number 13. Next one, PO Prelim, paper number 13. RRB PO Prelim, paper number 13, question number 1 onwards. Yes, open your papers. Then, as question number 1, how many persons are there? 7 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now these 7 persons are seated in a row facing towards north. And the ages were given. 4, 15, 17. Whenever these numbers were given, write down these numbers separately like this. All the numbers should be written in the ascending order. Okay? And the person who is 19 years age, sitting between C and F. Now in between C and F. And the person who is 19 years of age is sitting between C and F. F is sitting south to the right of E. E is here. 1, 2, F is. F is south to the right of E. E's age is 6 years more than B. Each age is 6 years more than B. Now the difference between these two numbers must be 6. And what is the possibility we have? 4 plus 6, 15 plus 6 is not there. 17 plus 6, 23. 19 plus 6, that's it. Isn't it? And the ages of these two persons must be 17 and 23. Avuna 17 and 23. Any other possibility we have for this 6? And 15 plus 6 is 21. And 15 plus 6 is 21, 17. That's it. And so two possibilities for this one. F is sitting out to the right of E. E's age is 6 years more than B. And E's age can be 21 or 23. Then B's age will be 15 or 17. Mante kada? And 6 years more than B. A sits to the immediate left of B. And A is to the immediate left of B. These two persons are together. And B's age is a multiple of 5. As B's age is a multiple of 5, B is 15. If B is 15, then as of now, B's age is 15 or 17. Out of which 17 is ruled out. Isn't it? Hence, if 40 is again a multiple of 5. But here the possibility for B is 15 or 17. Then, if B is 15, and E must be how much? 21. E is 21. Then, sum of the ages of E and G equals to F. E and G equals to F. E is so much? 21. 21 plus something must be equals to G. And that means 21 plus 19 equals to 40. And 19 plus 21, then what is the value of F here? Sum of E and G. And so G is 19, and F is so much? F is 40. F is 40. Sum of these two. There is only one person sits to the right of F. Hence, this is the definite information that is given. Only one person to the right hand side of F. If F is here, E must be here. And what is the age of this F? F is 40. And if F is 40 and E, A and B are adjacent to each other. And F is in between C and F. F is in between C and F, CRF must be like this. If CRF were like this, A and B must be together, A and B were like this. Then who is the person left over? A, B, E, CRF. No. No, sir. Now, 19 is in between C and F. 19 is in between C and F. And 19 is in between C and F. F is here. Now this must be 19. And if this 19, this must be C. Then 19 is in between C and F. Then C's age is a prime number. Prime number 19 cannot be C. 19, who is that person? G is 19 years. If G is here, this is D. Then, now the age of C is a prime number. What is the other prime number we have? 17. And 17, F is 40, E is 21, and B is 15. Now we are left with the remaining two, 4 and 40. And D is older than E. D is older than E. D must be 23. If D is 23, A is 4 years. Then next one. How many persons are younger than D? Now D's age is 23. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 persons are younger than D. Choice 5, question number 1. And who among the following sits third to the left of G? Third to the left, that is B. Choice 4, question number 2. And what is the age of the person who sits to the immediate right of E? Immediate right of C, that is 17 years. Choice 2, question number 3. And fourth one, how many are in between A and D? In between A and D, how many people? There are some 5 people. 5 that is given in choice 1, question number 4. And which of the following statements is not true? And A is the youngest one. Is A the youngest one? Yes, that is definitely true. Question is about not true. Choice 1 cannot be your answer. Difference between B and D is 8 years. B and D, yes, that is 8 years, that is also true. F is on the immediate right of D. That is false because F is to the immediate left. Hence only 3, choice 3, question number 5. Then 6 to 8. Syllogisms, model number 1. Only a few hats are coat. Only these are the hats which are coat but not all. Only some hats are coat but not all. No coat is a shoe. No intersection between coat and a shoe. All these shoes are what? All shoes are sandals. All shoes are sandals. Some hats are sandal. That is false. No hat is a sandal. Definitely true. As no hat is a sandal is true. Now to make this one false, I can able to write some hats are sandal. If some hats are sandal is true, no hat is a sandal will be false. And in the same case, earlier this conclusion is false, now it has become true now. Hence, what is your answer? Either 1 or 2, choice 5, question number 6. Then 7th one is also based on the same statement. All hats are coats. No? Not different statement, right? All hats are coat. And all hats are coat. And these are the hats that are coat. And no coat is a shoe. And only a few shoes are sandals. Only some shoes are sandals, but not all. Only some, but not all. Some sandals are not coat, definitely true. And no hat is a shoe, that is also true. Some sandals are not coat is true. To make this one false, I need to write down all sandals are coat. Is it possible to write like this? No. If you write coat like this, then the statement no coat is a shoe will become false. Statement invalid, that can be true forever. And second, no hat is a shoe. To make this one false, some hats are shoes. Is it possible to write like this? No. And so what is your answer? Both the conclusions are true. Both 1 and 2, choice 4, question number 7. Then 8th one. Now in this 8, only a few seconds are minutes. Only some of the seconds are minute, but not all. Only some seconds are minute, but not all. And all these minutes are what? All minutes are hours. And some hours are days, hour and a day. And all seconds are hours is a possibility. All these seconds are hours is a possibility. Now this entire second is a part of this hour. Is it possible or not? Yes, first one is true. And all minutes are days. Minute is here, day is here, no intersection, that is false. Only one, choice 1, question number 8. The next one, 9th one. Now it is based on critical reasoning here. A recent survey suggested that standards of higher educational institutes in country A as compared to international benchmark are very low. In country A, the standards of what? Higher educational. And when compared with the international benchmarks, they are very, very low. In fact, country A does not have a single education institutions in the top 200 universities in the world. As a result, students in country A prefer going abroad for higher education, thus leading to a brain drain in the country. Then which of the following is the courses of action to be taken? Isn't it? What is the problem here? The problem is the standards of this higher education is not up to the mark. Now, by taking some action, we need to improve the standards of this higher education. Now, by implementing which course of action, we can definitely get that result. That will be the best course of action. For example, the government should encourage international companies to set up shop in country A. And with the help of this one, and with a better job to lure good students. And the government should improve the quality of teachers by providing better quality training facilities to all teachers across the country. By doing so, what happens here? Quality of education will be improved or not? As quality, and by this one, what happens? The problem will be solved. And third one, the government should start new institutes which would provide higher education comparable with the international. Now here, they need to start new institutes. But as here, the institutes were already there. The standards were not improved. Hence, this is not the perfect course of action. Fourth one, government should examine the international models of education and should modify the quality of education accordingly to match international standards. And the government should restrict students from going abroad. This is false. Hence, what is your answer? 2. Then, next one. As question number 10, how many meaningful words that can be found? Can be found with this one. Yes, tell me how many words that can be found? N-E-A-R, near. Yes, any other word? E-A-R-N, earn. Now these are the 2 words that can be found, choice 3. Near and earn are the 2 words, 10th one, choice 3. 11. How many such pairs of letters are there? The word is procure. P-R-O-C-U-R-E-S. Now in this word procures, how many such pairs of letters are there? Now starting with what? P. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. R, S, T, U, R and U. S, T, U, V, W, X. O, P, Q, R, O, 2, R. And C, D, E, F, G, U, V, W. Hence, left to right, there are two different pairs. Again, in the reverse order. In the reverse, if you take S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, F, G, H, I, J, K, R, S, T, U, V, W, U, V, W, C, D, E, and so on. And how many pairs we have? Two. Two, that is choice for question number 11. Then 12th one, J and K are married couple. Now, which two persons are married? J and K. K is the mother of S. K is the mother, J is the father. And P is the only sibling of S. Now, this P is the only sibling. Now, P is the father of V. Now, P is the father of whom? P is the father of. Z is the son-in-law of J. Son-in-law means daughter's husband. And Z is the son-in-law of J. That means J's daughter. And Q is the mother of V. Now, this Q is the mother of V. And Z is, and P is the only sibling of S. And Z is the only, Z is the son-in-law of S. Z is here. Saripenda? Then, how is Z related to S? S, husband. Husband choice for 12th one. Then 13. How is J related to Q? Now, J related to Q, and Q's husband's father. Husband's father, father-in-law choice 4. And 14th one. Now, in this 14, use pesticide X for your crops. It is made of natural ingredients only and does not contain any chemical content. It is thus not harmful to the soil. Now, why it is not harmful to the soil? Because, and it is made of natural ingredients. Hence, the things that are made out of natural ingredients will not be harmful to the soil. Then, and representation assumption. What is assumption? Assumption means before making this statement, whatever we can able to, okay, what was there in that other's mind. A pesticide cannot be natural and beneficial to the soil at the same time. And no natural ingredient can be harmful to the soil. Natural ingredients are useful to the soil. And no natural ingredient can be harmful to the soil. We cannot definitely say about this one. And this X is not harmful. Then no chemical can ever be beneficial to the soil. No chemical. Now here again we cannot definitely say this one about this. And here he is talking about X and its benefits. Then crops cannot be grown without pesticides. And most of the pesticides ever in the market contain chemical ingredients. And that is the reason, it's all clear. Use pesticide X because it is made of and it is not containing any chemical contents. As it does not contain any chemical content, hence it is not harmful to the soil. Hence, most of the pesticides ever in the market contain chemical ingredients. And this is the reason he is focusing on to use this X. Then 15th one. Now in this 15, it is based on data sufficiency. Now there are 3 questions given under this one. How is I related to K? Now we need to find out the relation of I with respect to K. J is the brother of I. J is the brother of I. S is the mother of J. J is the brother. S is the mother. S is married to M. S is a female and M is a male. And K is the brother of M. Now this K, who is the brother of M, and K is unmarried. K has only one niece and only one nephew. One niece and one nephew. And I is the niece and J is the nephew. How is I related to K? I is the niece. Niece, one alone is sufficient. Isn't it? Then coming to 2 alone. B has 2 children, M and K. Now this B is having 2 children, M and K. M is married to S. S and M are a married couple. I is the granddaughter of B. I is the granddaughter, maybe the child of M or maybe the child of K. I is the granddaughter, K is unmarried. As K is unmarried, then I is the granddaughter, I is a female. How is this I related to K? K's sibling's child, daughter, that is niece. 1 alone is sufficient, 2 alone is sufficient, either 1 or 2, choice 3. 15. Then 16th one. Now in this 16, Then among these 6 friends, I, J, K, L, M, N. Now among these 6, then who is the shortest? Now altogether we have some 6 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who is the shortest? Only 3 persons are shorter than L. Shorter than L, how many? There are only 3. I is shorter than K. I is shorter than K but shorter than J. And J is not the tallest. As J is not the tallest, then maybe K can be the tallest, or M can be the tallest, or N can be the tallest. No information about K, M, and N. Information about J, I, L, they cannot be the shortest. Isn't it? Then coming to the next one. And only 2 people are taller than L. Now in the second one, only 2 people are taller than L. And M is shorter than both K and I. M is shorter than both K as well as I. N is the tallest. N is the tallest. Sarveda? Then, with the help of 2 alone, then tell me who is the shortest here? Either M or J can be the tallest, shortest. M or J is the answer. Onagada? M or J. Now, with the help by combining these 2, J cannot be the shortest. And so is the shortest here? M is the shortest. Are you getting the answer or not? Allow us the answer by combining both the statements. Hence, it is choice 3, question number 16. Then 17, it is based on coding and decoding. Now here, how is train coded in the given code language? No train to catch, train halt by now. Then what is the word that is common? Train. And the code that is common is 4. And the code given to the word train is 4. Are you getting the answer or not? 1 alone is sufficient. And in the second, catch the train now. Now the train station comes. Now what are the words that are common? Now and the are the 2 words that are common. Now and the. Now catch and train are the 2 words that are left out. Obviously 2 codes will be left. Hence we cannot able to identify the code for this one. Done? And so what is your answer? Only 1. Only 1, and it is given in choice 2. The next one, 18 to 22. Now in this 18 to 22, there are some 9 persons seated around a circular table, and circular table facing the center. All these 9 are facing towards the center. As these 9 persons are facing towards the center, now 2 persons were gone, remaining 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Isn't it? Then L sits out to the left of S. If S is here, L is seated out to the left of S, L is here. Only 2 people between S and P. 1, 2, P will be here. And L sits exactly between Q and R. As L is exactly between Q and R, tell me what is the possibility for this one, Q and R? L is exactly between Q and R. QRR or QRR. L is between Q and R. And next one, Q sits out to the right of M. Q is out to the right of M. Only 2 people between M and O. M and O. N sits second to the right of L. N is seated second to the right of L. N is here. If N is at this place, Q sits out to the right of M. Q is out to the right of M. Now let us take a possibility here. Isn't it? If Q is here, and Q sits out to the right of whom? Out to the right of him, M will be here. Q is out to the right of him. If Q is here, then R will be at this place. Then N sits, and only 2 people between M and O, O will be here. Now if O is here, who is the person left out? T is here. Done? Then if P and Q interchange their places, P and Q interchange their places means Q is coming to this place, and P is going to the place of Q. Then, and so do R and S. R and S will also interchange their places here. Now R is coming to this place, isn't it? R and S. Where is R here? Yes, 1 minute. Now P and Q. P and Q. Here who is the person here? Here R is the person. Here R, and here it is Q. And they get them. Now P and Q interchange their places means P and Q are coming to these 2 places. Then R and S. R and S. S is here and R is here. Then who will sit exactly between P and S? Who is that person? L. L, that is choice for question number 18. 19th one, which of the following will mark in place of the question mark? M, L. M and L, M to L. And that means 1 to 2. And 2 places to the right hand side. L and N. Again, 2 places. N and O, 2 places. O and P. P and R. R is the answer, choice 1. 19, it is choice 1. 20th. And 4 among the following means odd one out. T and O, adjacent. M and P, adjacent. S and T, they are not adjacent, choice. Q and L, N and Q are adjacent. Choice 3, 20th. 21. Who among the following sit exactly between R and S? In between R and S, tell me who is that person exactly between. Exactly between, Q is the answer. And Q, that is choice 5. Here there are 4 persons. Among these 4, exactly between is not possible. Hence here, this Q is exactly between R and S. Choice 5. Who sits second to the right of T? Second to the right of T, M, choice 2. Then 23 onwards. 23 to 25, what is the information we have? And there are some 6 friends. And who are those 6 friends? And the 6 friends are KLM, NOP. KLM, NOP are the 6 friends we have. Now these 6 persons are being compared in the number of chocolates they have. M has more chocolates than only 1 person. M is having more than only 1. O has more chocolates than both K as well as P. N has more chocolates than O. N is having more than O. N does not have the highest. N cannot be the highest. Hence, N must be at this place. Then O is here. Now, between these two, KRP in any order. And who is the person left over here? L. And P does not have the lowest number. P cannot be at this place. K is here. And P is at this place. And N has 8 chocolates. Now, N is having how many? 8. And the one who has the third lowest number of chocolates has 4. P is having 4 chocolates. And which of the following represents the possible number of chocolates which L has? L is having more than 8, choice 4, 23. And who among the following possibly has 6? 6 is in between P and N. That is O, choice 3, 24. And how many people have less chocolates than K? None. Choice 5, 25. Then 26 to 30. Now it is based on floor arrangement along with a parameter. 7 persons, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 7 persons are staying on these 7 different floors, and each one of them speaks a different language as well. Each one of them speaks a different language. Okay? Then, coming to question number 1. Now in this question number 1, only 3 people live between L and the one who speaks Gujarati. L lives above the one Gujarati. Between L and Gujarati, there must be exactly 3 people. L is above this one. Only 2 people between Gujarati and English. Now between Gujarati and English, there must be exactly 2 people. And between Gujarati and English, there must be exactly 2 people. Now this English can be immediately after this L. Or if L is here 1, 2, 3 Gujarat. And there are 2 people between Gujarat and English. Now here English. Is it possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is there? Hence which is not possible. Immediately after L we must have English. And L English, there are 2 blanks, Gujarati is here. The one who speaks Oriya lives immediately above K. And immediately above this K, and the one who speaks Oriya. And K speaks neither English nor Gujarati. Now K, neither English nor Gujarati. The next one. And K does not live on an even number floor. Now K lives on an odd number floor. K odd number floor speaks Oriya, and Oriya is immediately above this K. And the one who lives immediately below J speaks Hindi. Immediately below J, who is that person? The one who speaks Hindi. And immediately below J, the one who speaks Hindi does not live on the lowermost floor. Hindi cannot be on the ground floor. Isn't it? And J neither speaks Oriya nor English. M speaks Bengali. N does not live immediately above or immediately below K. I does not speak Oriya. Then, here there is no definite information given. As there is no definite information given, let us start with L. L to start chedam amari. Now L is at this place. If L is here, the one who speaks English is immediately above this one. Then there are two more persons, the one who speaks Gujarati is here. That is one such possibility. And in the next case, if L is here, then the one who speaks English is here, and the one who speaks Gujarati is at this place. As of now, there are 2 points. One more, L on the 5th floor, Gujarati must be on the 1st floor. And they get 3 possibilities. Then, what is the next information we have between these two? And the K lives on an odd number floor. And K lives on an odd number floor, but whereas neither English nor Gujarati. And the one who speaks Oriya is immediately above this K. And K, odd number floor. K, odd number floor, and 1. K, odd number. Now here, can K be at this place? No, because Oriya must be immediately above this one, not possible. K cannot be on the 3rd floor. Can K be on the 3rd floor? No, because K is not Gujarati. Hence, K must be here. If K is here, the one who speaks Oriya must be here. And in the next case, now K cannot be on the 7th floor, cannot be on the 5th floor, and cannot be on the 1st floor. Hence, K must be on the 3rd floor. K is here, the one who speaks Oriya must be here. Isn't it? And next one, J and Hindi. The one who speaks Hindi is immediately below this J. And Hindi is immediately below this J, and possibilities were more. J neither speaks Oriya nor English. And so J cannot be here, J cannot be here. As J cannot be in these 2 places, J cannot be here, cannot be here. And so J must be here. Must saripendra, because immediately below this J, we need to have Hindi. And J is neither Oriya nor English. Hence J and Hindi must be like this. And in the second case, where should this J be? Now J can be here or not J? And J and Hindi, that is one possibility. J cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here. Then can J be on the 1st floor? J neither speaks nor English. Hence J, one who speaks Hindi does not live on the 1st floor. Isn't it? Hence J cannot be here as well. Hence what is the only possibility? J must be on the topmost floor. And M speaks Bengali. As M speaks Bengali, M cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be. This case is ruled out. As M speaks Bengali, M is here. The one who speaks Bengali must be on the 1st floor. And N does not live immediately above, immediately below K. N cannot be in these 2 places, N is here. Then I does not speak Oriya, I is here. If I is here, who is the person left over? H is the person left over. Now we have left with the 2 more languages. What are those 2? One is, one is Punjabi and Marathi. Now if this person J speaks Marathi, K will be Punjabi. Or if K is Marathi, and J will be Punjabi. Done? And who among the following lives on floor number 2? Floor number 2, I the one Gujarati. I the one Gujarati, choice to 26. 27. The one who speaks Marathi does not live on the topmost floor. Which of the following languages J speaks? Then J speaks Punjabi, that is choice 1. How many people live between the floors on which N and the one Gujarati? N and Gujarati, there are only 2 people. Choice 3, question number 28. Then 29. Who lives on floor number immediately above L? Immediately above L, that is J, choice 2, question number 29. And 30th, which of the following is true with respect to H? And with respect to H lives immediately below M. That is false. H speaks Oriya. Definitely true. Choice 2, question number 30. Clear? Then next one, 31 onwards. Now question number 30 onwards. And they are based on inequalities. And there are 3 questions based on this. The relation between U and P. Now in between U and P, there are 2 opposite symbols. Hence no relation can be drawn between these 2. X and U and X again 2 opposite symbols. Hence what is your answer? Neither one nor 2, choice 4, 31. Then 32, W and X. X is here, W is here. Which element is common? A. And X lesser than or equals to A lesser than W. And that is X lesser than W, W greater than X. X and H. H is here, H equals to A. And H equals to A, in the place of A, we can take H. X lesser than or equals to H, definitely true. Hence both 1 and 2, choice 2, 32. 33, x and m. Now x and m to a to x. M greater than or equals to a greater than or equals to x. Hence m greater than or equals to x lesser than or equals to m. Then m and w. M and w, two opposite symbols, so no relation. Hence what is your answer? Only one, question number 33. 33, it is choice 1. Then 34 onwards, they are based on coding and decoding. Then in this one, which of the following may represent? Proper irrigation is essential. Now seeds should be proper. Now here, what is the word that is common between the first and the second? Proper. And what is the code? VA. And the code given to the word proper is VA. Then, if you compare the first and the third, irrigation is essential. No word is common between these two. Then, now here between 1 and 4. Essential is the word that is common between these two. As essential is the word that is common, the code that is common between these two is LO. Hence, essential is LO. LO and LO is the code to the word essential. Then, irrigation and is. Now here, there is other two words that are left over, irrigation and is. And what are the codes that are left over? NASI. NASI. Then seeds should be. Now seeds is the word that is common between the second and the third. As seeds is the word that is common, and the code that is common between these two is GT. The code given to the word seeds is GT. Now seeds is GT, seeds is GT. Then should be. Then again should and be are the two words. B is common, isn't it? B is common between second and 4. And the code that is common is TU. Hence B is TU. B is TU, and here again B is TU. Then, and in the second should is the word that is left over. And the code XY. Then in the third one, monsoon delays sowing. And fur and delays. And delays is the word that is common between these two. Delays, what is the word we have? BT. The code for the word delays is BT and BT. And in the last, fur is the word that is left over. And its code is HB. And but where is in the third one? And monsoon and sowing. Monsoon and sowing are the two words that are common here, left over, and the codes are DUFM in any order. DU or FM. Clear? And this is about the words and their codes. Which of the following may represent sowing in monsoon? Now sowing in monsoon, monsoon and sowing, DU or FM in any order. DU or FM in any order. The code for in. Now, innunda manaki ekkada? In is not there, isn't it? Now may represent. May represent means a possible code. DUFM must be there, TU. Can TU be the code to the word in? No. TU is the code for B. This is ruled out. And DUFM, JE. A JE is not given as the code for any one of this one. It can be the code to the word in, choice 334. 35, proper seeds. Proper is VA, and seeds, what is the code for seeds? Seeds. Seeds is GT. VA, GT in any order, choice 435. And what is the code for fur? The code for fur is HB. HB choice 236. What does the code NA stands for? Irrigation or is? Is or irrigation, choice 3, question number 37. Done? Then 38 to 40. Now in this 38 to 40, it is based on sequence. If all the odd numbers are dropped from the series, all the odd numbers are dropped, then find the product of the numbers that come between second consonant from the right. Second consonant from the right hand side. What is the second consonant? P. And from the right hand, and this symbol. N. Now in between these two. Now we need to find out. The product of the numbers comes in between. Now if all the odd numbers are dropped, if all the odd numbers are dropped here, now we are left with 2 and 8 only. 2, 8 and 6. And 2, 8. 2 into 8, 16 into 6, 96, choice 3. 38, it is choice 3. Then 39th one. How many integers are there in the given series? Immediately preceded. Number preceded by symbol but not followed by letter. And symbol and number must be consecutive. Symbol and a number. And again it is followed by letter, it cannot be an answer. And symbol, number, and symbol, number. And again letter. Saripinda reda. And question mark is a symbol, followed by number 3. And it is not followed by letter, it is followed by symbol. And next one, symbol and a number. Next symbol and number. No, this is a symbol, number, but and it is a letter. It should not be a letter. Isn't it? It should not be followed by letter. Symbol, number. And it is followed by letter. How many are there? There is only one. And choice 539. Then 14. If all the symbols are dropped from the above arrangements, which of the following will be 12th from the left hand side? 12th to the left of highest number of the series. And 12th to the left of highest number. What is the highest number? 9. Now to this one, we need to find out the 12th element to the left hand side. If all the symbols are deleted, and without symbol, we need to count the 12th element. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What is your answer here? 3 choice. Done? Now this is about PO prelim, question numbers 1 to 40. My next income, number series number please? 71 onwards. Now coming to question number 71 onwards, 71 to 75, 71. Now in this 71, 47, 6, 57, am I in jail? Difference, because numbers are increasing at a very smaller rate. 45 and 57, 12. 57 and 67, 10. Next one, 8, 6, 4. 81 plus 4, 85, choice 5. Then 72. 36 and 37, 1. Minus 4. Next, plus 9. Minus 16. Plus 25. 51, that is choice 4. 72. 73. Now in this 73, tell me what is the difference? Minus 243. Here the difference is so much? 81. Next one, 27. What are these numbers? 3 power 5, 3 power 4, 3 power 3, 3 power 2, 3 power 1. Minus 3, that is 92. Or 3 into 3, 9 into 3, 27 into 3, 81. Then 74. Now in this 74, number starting with 2, ending with 600, 500, 400. And it must matter which category? Product or combination. Now here 2 into 1 plus 1. 3 into 2, 6 plus 2, 8. 8 into 3 plus 3. 27 into 4 plus 4. And into 5 plus 5. And 560 plus 5, 565, choice 5. Then 75. Now 5 and 5.7, 5 and 7.5 into 1.5. Now here this is into 2. And 15, this is 2.5. 1.5 to 2.5, next it must be 3. And next is 3.5. And 37.5 into 3. 112.5, that is choice 5. Clear?